snap, oh snap. Wait, I was supposed to turn the camera around so y'all can actually see me. Okay. Okay. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. My birthday in 10 days. My birthday in 10 days. Happy New Year, y'all. I am just hopping on to take my first walk of the new year. Some of you may or may not know that I'm dealing with a lot of like chronic pain, some health concerns here and there, which is why I've been like pretty quiet as far as like business and stuff goes. But I want to kind of like bring y'all on this healing journey with me in a way that's more engaging and more committed and more consistent. So that's one of my tasks for 2019, not 2019, good riddance of 2019. Happy New Year again. But to be more consistent this year. So one thing I'm going to challenge myself to do to be more consistent is to do these Walk With Me Wednesdays. So, of course, the first day of the new year is a Wednesday. So we're going to do Walk With Me Wednesday every single Wednesday for this year. Today is at 1 p.m. But the intention is for it to be at noon on Wednesdays, Central Standard Time. Hey y'all. Oh, there's some people I haven't seen in a while, haven't spoken to in a while. What's up, Mega Man? What's up, Cat? Yeah, so Walk With Me Wednesday is also going to be not just y'all just walking with me, but wherever I'm walking. Today is in my neighborhood. I'm going to try and pick a plant that is in abundance or that is thriving and lively. Happy New Year, y'all, for y'all that are joining. I'm going to try to pick a plant that's in abundance and thriving. How y'all doing? Happy New Year. See, I'm really in my neighborhood walking around. But I'm going to try to pick a plant that's in abundance and thriving. Happy New Year, Nikki. So that we can talk about that plant and talk about maybe its properties, any messages it may be showing us for the time of the year, the location. Of course, I'm in New Orleans right now. I'm in Gretna. I won't always be in Gretna or in New Orleans or in Louisiana for that fact on Wednesdays. So I will literally take y'all with me everywhere, every single Wednesday. How many weeks is in a year? 52? It's 52 weeks in a year, right? Oh, somebody please tell me. I don't even know. But if it's 52 weeks in a year, we're going to have 52 Wednesdays together where we're walking and we're talking and looking into what plants are around, and talking about health and wellness. So, to be transparent about what I think is going on with me, is health-wise, is that I am suspecting that I may possibly be in relationship with, I don't want to say I have this thing, be in relationship with an autoimmune disorder, and also be in relationship with some type of thyroid disorder. Ooh, a little bee fell right into my hand. Some type of thyroid disorder. So my body, since I miscarried last spring in April, has been pretty upset with me. My joints have been inflamed. My muscles in my legs have atrophied. And it's been a struggle trying to strengthen everything back up. Like if I miss a week at the gym, my body's in chronic pain again. So I really have to be out here walking. I really have to be up in this gym for no other reason than I want to, have a good quality of life. And I want to figure this thing out, I want to be able to hopefully get a diagnosis so that I can reverse it, but we'll see. I also am, how you doing? Happy New Year. Thank you. I also am doing a lot of, no, I've been around here for like 3 years now. Yeah. Somewhere on one of them other blocks. Oh, that way though. Uh-huh. Yeah. Take care. Have a good one. See, I'm really walking around my... That's the thing with walking around the neighborhood in the South, though. It's like everybody want to talk to you. And that's cool. That's a Southern hospitality, you know. I do have the plant that I want to show y'all. It looks like it's abundant on my block, and not abundant on everyone else's block. I might want to show y'all 2 plants, but if I show y'all 2 plants, then what I'm gonna show y'all next week. But there's a lot of plants out here. I could show y'all 2 plants, and figure that out. What was I saying though? Oh, I'm also getting ready to do a lot of things different with my business, because things shift and transform as they do. Like, they grow, they get older. My business baby is, how old is my business baby? 5-year-old now. Business baby a toddler. It's time for them to go to daycare or something, kindergarten. But things are shifting with this business, with Ascension Art. Yes, exactly. Everything is reversible. Thank you so much for affirming that too, because I want to get this shit on track. I also suspect that these health concerns are part of the reason that I miscarried, just a small part of the reason that I miscarried. And when I go to try and get pregnant again, I don't ever want to have to experience a miscarriage again. And what my doctors told me was that they wouldn't take me serious until I had 2 more miscarriages. And I'm like, I'm not about to have 2 more miscarriages. Why would I? So I'm gonna get pregnant 2 more times, hope the baby come through 2 more times before y'all take me seriously, when I've had pre-existing conditions this entire time. So I'm kind of gonna work with Western medicine, because I do need diagnosis. Like, I do need their help. I do need them to tell me what's going on with my body, if it's something, like, just to give me general direction. So I'm looking forward to getting that taken care of this year, and to also report back here on these walks too. Be like, you know what this doctor said to me? I think I might have to pick a different plant, y'all, because apparently it's literally only abundant on my block. And it's really sad, because I had a neighbor who was really abundant on their block, and they put weed killer everywhere to get rid of it. And I was gonna ask them the week before they did it, like, hey, can I come harvest this off your lawn? And then the next thing I know, there was weed killer everywhere. So if anybody wants to guess what plant I might be talking about when I say weed killer, I bet y'all could guess it. But we coming to it. I'm getting back to my block. Well, check the time real quick. See how long I've been talking. Okay, just be like a little 10 minutes. Oh, people be creepy. Ugh. Okay, but that's the thing when you're walking too, and you're a woman, people be creepy. And I'm out here bright as hell and all white. So, we are on our mission to find our plant. Ooh, this one is pretty. All right. This is not the plant that I want to talk about, but I'm going to talk about it. Because this is someone's potted plant in their yard, but it's definitely a good plant to, yes, dandelion is it. You got it. We're going to talk about dandelion. But before we talk about dandelion, this plant is calling out to me. And when I turn right here, it's planted in somebody's yard. Y'all see it behind me? This is some hibiscus. This is a hibiscus flower. This is not to be confused, and it's not open yet. It's not to be confused with sorrel. You can see like more buds and things forming here. It is not to be confused with sorrel. It's not to be confused with the hibiscus that you make the juicy red Caribbean tea out of, or the hibiscus that's called Jamaica. This is a different species of hibiscus, all in the Malvaceae family, so the marshmallow family, or mallow family, sorry, not marshmallow, the mallow family. And you can use hibiscus. You wouldn't use it, you could use it to make a tea, but it's not going to have the same properties as the sorrel variety of hibiscus. This hibiscus is going to be a little bit more mucilaginous, moistening. It has, as a flower essence, it resonates with the root chakra, which is really why I was just like, oh yeah, we got to stop at this hibiscus, even though it's not in full bloom. We are at a new beginning, right? The seed is planted in New Orleans specifically. We feel like we're having a second spring, which is the reason why we're going to go check out dandelion root in a few minutes. It doesn't feel like winter down here. I mean, I got my shoulder out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in a little sweater, but it's not like a heavy sweater or anything like that. But we're having the second spring. The bees are out eating. Let me see. Is that bee in there? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The bees are out here eating with us. They're eating good. And this is just really a beautiful plant to work with if you are dealing with stagnancy, if you're dealing with insecurity in relationship to your root chakra, in relationship to your home, your finances. It's a good plant to work with if there's some insecurity around your sensuality, all your root chakra issues. But it's a really gentle root chakra herb. It's a very caring, nurturing, caressing root chakra plant. So you can definitely use that as a flower essence. You can also take the flowers and boil them and make a really great hair rinse and wash your head with it, and it will be very nourishing to your hair follicles. Again, moisturizing. Hibiscus is wonderful for all of that. And now we are going to go to our second plant. Nur guessed it, it is dandelion. So we're going to talk a little bit about dandelion. We're going to go to my garden, and then we're going to go to my neighbor's little, like, outside of their hedge, fence, something like that. But dandelion's also root chakra herb, depending on what part of the plant you're using. If you're using the root, it's going to be for the root chakra. If you live anywhere else in the world, and the ground is not frozen, then you could get some dandelion root from the ground. You could also buy it from the store, and you could use it to address any liver issues. The reason why I really wanted to talk about dandelion today is because dandelion, and here goes another bee. Dandelion is a great root chakra herb, a great liver cleanser, but also every single part of the plant can be used. So not just the root, you can use the leaf, and you can use the flower. So I'm going to turn my camera around because I'd be forgetting you can do that on here. Oops, almost fell. But here's dandelion in my garden. This is my second garden box. I had another dandelion plant in my other garden box, which I uprooted in the fall. You see my little bee friend? Can we zoom on here? Yes, come on, bee friend. Which I uprooted in the fall. I harvested the roots. It was just one plant, so it just lasted for like 2 cups. But again, dandelion root, great for root chakra if you're using the root, but the entire plant is amazing at addressing the liver. It's amazing at addressing the digestive system. It is a bitter herb. The leaves are bitter. I will take a piece from the one in my garden and I will eat it on camera. You can do some amazing things with the flowers. The flower you can use to make a wonderful lymphatic massage oil. And as you can see, the flower color is yellow. The flower can also be eaten in salads. It can be eaten raw. It's bitter though, so I would suggest, if you're ever going to eat the flower, to not take the whole head off, but just to take a few of the petals and sprinkle them onto a salad. You see how beautiful that is? And you could just eat that. Sprinkle it onto the salad as a garnish, and that way you're getting it in. You can also make dandelion flower tea, but I think the best way to get all the nutrients in the flower is just to go ahead and eat it fresh and raw. And this is something like when spring rolls around in your area, you can just grab the flowers and eat them. They have some of the same properties of the root, still bitter, still a digestive aid, still help produce gastric juices. And we know because it's yellow, energetically, it is going to resonate with the solar plexus. So again, gut medicine. It's also going to resonate with the kidneys and I want to say gallbladder, the flower. More so the gallbladder. There's another organ there, and the pancreas. More so the gallbladder and the pancreas than the kidneys. So liver, gallbladder, pancreas is going to be flower. Leaf is going to be liver, and root is also going to be liver, and they all are going to be digestive herbs. And this is just, you know, a beautiful view of dandelion. We're going to look at also the other ones down here because they are in abundance on my block, and I just have the few in my garden. I'm going to eat some of the leaf. If you are ever trying to harvest the plant, you don't want to harvest the root while it is in flower. So right now, we can still work with the energy of dandelion root or the energy of the whole plant. So we don't want to harvest these roots. We can still take the root in the season if it's been pre-harvested in the fall for our winter, because a lot of us are still experiencing winter, even though, as I said, New Orleans is kind of experiencing this like weird winter springish kind of feel right now. And yeah, so I'm gonna eat some of this, tell y'all how it tastes. I've eaten this before on a salad. The best time to get and eat the dandelion leaf is to get it in the spring once it's like just popping up, because it's a little less bitter but still holds all the medicine, and all the medicine is being held in its leaves. That plant specifically, it's holding its medicine in its flower, because as you see, its flowers in full bloom. Maybe one of these days I'll do a walk with me and I'll just talk about the energy the actual energetics and what's this thing called, doctrine of signatures, so that you can know where the medicine is in a plant. But really, I might have y'all you got to enroll in a Tabi school for that. But yes, so bitter, it tastes pretty good. If it was the fall and the flowers had already died, these leaves would be so bitter that I would be like, ew, this is disgusting. But right now it's pretty good. I've actually never been able to just eat a dandelion leaf straight from the plant because it's just so bitter. I usually like mix it into a mixed green salad, but this is really delicious. I'm going to show you some more examples of dandelion in different stages of their life cycle. So I knew this was going to happen. This baby spread its seeds yesterday, and it was really pretty, and we know that dandelion, there's a seed right here, does that. It is an amazing herb that also is abundant. So it's a perfect New Year herb. Like I was saying, it's cleansing, it's abundant, it is light. We want to go into our year lighthearted, right? We want to go into our year holding medicine that is going to make us well. Go into our year cleansed and refreshed and renewed and able to digest whatever this new year is going to bring. So dandelion is a perfect herb to be starting the new year with. So here's a little seed. I'm gonna just let the wind has taken it, so that seed will reproduce. Here are some other flowers that are closing up. Dandelion's flower, I think this is closing up. I can't remember if they were open yesterday or not, but these ones are getting ready to produce seed. So by tomorrow, these will probably be ready to go and spread their babies. It also reminds me in that way of fertility a bit, and not just fertility. Look, hold on, let me show y'all. Not just fertility in a sense that we have to procreate all the time. But like if your creative juices are stagnant, again, remember we talked about digestion, and dandelion resonating with the solar plexus. That's our digestion, but that's also our motivation and our creative center. So if we're already feeling stagnant, or if we don't want to carry stagnancy into the new year, again, dandelion is a great plant to start off the new year with. If you ever need help identifying dandelion, here's what the leaves look like. It reminds me kind of like a garden tool, kind of, because it's kind of like jagged and pointy. It's very distinct. There are some herbs that may look a little bit like it, so you may want to wait and like really study your area and see what the plants look like in your area. Wait for them to flower so you can really be like, okay, that's definitely dandelion. But as you can see here, this one is getting ready to go into seed. This flower is closing up, ending its life cycle. And then this one here is kind of new. This one here is kind of new. It doesn't have any flowers yet. It hasn't even like sprouted yet as far as flowers go. But yeah, this is great medicine to start the new year with. We talked about digestion. We talked about creating. We talked about getting rid of stagnancy, which is why we going on this Walk With Me Wednesdays, because we don't want no stagnancy in 2020. We ain't got no time for no stagnancy. We gotta grow. If we're stagnant, it's because we're in a dormant, restful state, but we don't want like actual stagnancy that's from stunted growth. So that is what I have for y'all for this first Walk With Me Wednesday. I'm so grateful for those of y'all who have joined. This is going to be in the highlights reel. I'm also going to save it and post it to Poppin' Pistols. Poppin' Pistols is a blog/vlog. I'm going to focus more on the vlog side of things this year, discussing my health, discussing health in general for myself and for others, and different health topics that people want me to cover on Poppin' Pistols on the YouTube channel. So you can like that on YouTube, Poppin' Pistols. Pistols like the female part of a flower, not like the gun, but pew pew anyway, because we are, attacking any of these diseases that come at us. We gotta attack it with our natural remedies. So that's Poppin' Pistols. Y'all can also follow NOLA Herb Gathering if you're interested in more herbs and information. When I do the Walk With Me Wednesdays, it's super informal. It is not by textbook. It's by what I know, what I've experienced, and what else the plant is telling me to share with y'all. Which is why I stopped at that hibiscus, because I'm like, this hibiscus is just like, please tell them about me. So if y'all have anything that y'all want to see on a Walk With Me Wednesday, anything that y'all want me to talk about on a Walk With Me Wednesday, let me know. I'm going to be walking for the full hour, from 12 to 1 p.m. Though I may not always record for the full hour, I challenge y'all, if you have the time, space, and capacity, to get up, get outside, and walk as well, because we all need to have our bodies moving. Again, we do not need to be stagnant. Movement is also part of health and healing. So if you can get up at 12 p.m. and walk away from your desk job for your lunch break and take even 10 minutes of the hour to walk, 5 minutes even of the hour to walk, to see what's outdoors, and even if it's not outdoors, just to move your body, to get your lymph flowing, to get your blood flowing, to get your body used to moving, so that it knows, hey, we got to move this blood, we got to move these stagnant things out, so that we can continue to be well and to be healthy. I know for sure that's been the biggest lesson for me in my life in general. I do better when I move my body, and I do better when I can be outside in relationship to the plants and to the natural medicine that is around us. So that's all I have for y'all today. Again, thank you for joining me with the first Walk With Me Wednesday of 2020. I'm gonna see y'all for these next 51 weeks. The first week is down. All right, y'all. Peace. Oh, come to the NOLA Herb Gathering. NOLAHerbGathering.com. Early bird ticket sales are done, but come through anyway. All right, peace.